Joe Biden scoffing at subpoenas. Is he going to? Just to be clear here, the president has a presidential privilege. That's the basis on which he can refuse a subpoena. What's the basis on which Joe Biden refuses a subpoena?
He's scared. That's his basis. That's his only basis for saying, hey, let's not have a trial. I don't want this to come out. And for him to say, you know, hey, I have no idea of anything that is factually helpful to these charges. Well, then why were all of these other witnesses who had no idea, and it was pure speculation, they weren't even on the phone call, they didn't even listen in, why were they then paraded in front of the House? And so this is, again, complete hypocrisy. Joe Biden is simply scared that the truth is going to come out, and if he's called and subpoenaed to testify, he has absolutely no reason to reject that.
We're going to see him if he is. Biden is determined to embarrass himself, no matter what. During an interview with the Des Moines Register, Biden said he would ignore any subpoena from the Senate to testify about Ukraine.
Do you stand by your earlier statements that you wouldn't comply if you were subpoenaed to testify in an impeachment trial before the Senate?
Correct. And the reason I wouldn't is because it's all designed to deal with Trump doing what he's done his whole life, trying to take the focus off him.
Except that half the justification for impeaching President Trump was that he wasn't complying with House subpoenas. So Biden tried to walk back his flub just days later.
I would obey any subpoena that was sent to me. But the point I was making as it relates to me is the only rational reason, and you know this of your papers you've written, that I could possibly be called an impeachment trial was, can I shed any light on whether or not he committed the crime he's accused of? And there is no reason to believe I would have any notion about whether he committed that crime. Every single solitary person who's investigated what's happened in Ukraine, including all the people under oath in his administration, said Biden's as clean as a whistle.